she have power? Uh-oh. What did that? Hey guys, we're back here in the garage. We're going to take Greg's old TRX700xx for a rip today, hopefully. See if we can't get this tire patched up a little better to hold air so we can go for a ride. As you can see here, it has a sidewall puncture. It actually looks like a pretty good slice that they have plugs in. Thing with that is, plugs don't work well on a sidewall puncture. There's too much flex in the sidewall for those to seal very good. You know, if it would have been anywhere here in the circumference of the tread or anything, it probably would hold fine. That's going to give us problems. But he does plan on getting new tires for this before he rides hard next riding season. So we just need it to hold air long enough to take it for a ride to see if anything else needs fixed. As far as I can tell, everything else seems pretty good. All our bushings seem to be nice and tight except for the right front upper. There's a little bit of play in those, but again, it's less than 1/8 of an inch. And Greg will probably going to want to machine his own bushing inserts for those since he has the equipment. So we probably won't worry about that right now. But let's see if we can get this tire to hold air, and we'll go for a rip. Alright, now put a little air in there. See, if I pull on this, I doubt you guys can hear that, but she starts to lose air. So I'm going to try and get another plug in behind that. Maybe take up some of the, fill up some of the hole. I do have a can of slime too, but this just being temporary, I really don't want to waste a tube of slime on this. And that may be enough to get us, hey, that may be plenty to get us good enough to go for a ride. Trim those off a little bit so they don't snag anything and rip out. We'll stick a little air in all the tires, make sure we're inflated, get all the side-by-sides out of the way, and I think we're ready to go for a rip. Howbeit a moderate, slightly easy rip until we see how this girl runs and how everything is, make sure everything's nice and tight. Then we can get on it, hopefully before the snow flies. Alright guys, the Maiden Voyage. As you can see, it is now snowing and sleeting. So this might be a little interesting, especially with almost both tires. But again, I'm just going to take it easy and make sure everything's tight and we don't have any problems. The main thing is to see how well she goes. Oh, she sounds good. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a good way to start. Oh man, does she have power? Uh-oh. What did that? That was kind of unexpected. The chain broke. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't last long. Huh. It come apart right there where the master link was, didn't it? I think so. Oh, that's not a good way to start off the ride. Probably why it'd be best to have a master link rivet tool. So yeah, I guess we'll tow her back up. Oh, the old walk of shame. See if I can borrow my wife for a minute. Hey Talisa, I need to borrow you. The chain broke on that.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't actually break. It's where I used the quick link for the master link. It don't hold up. There's too much power. So I need your help to tow the thing back.
Okay. What should I do?
It's just right down by the edge of the by the planer shed. That's all the farther I got.
What is it? What are you towing with?
Oh, the X4 probably.
Well, I guess that's not the best way to start off in test riding a newly refurbished vehicle, but it could have been worse. Nothing actually broke, nothing was damaged, so we should be okay. I did go ahead, probably should have ordered one of these a long time ago, but I got a chain breaker and riveting tool. I got the Motion Pro guy here, not a sponsor, but we're going to do this the correct way now. We're going to use the rivet master link on our chain, and then we shouldn't have to worry about this coming apart again. And the other thing I can figure out, I must not have had that clip completely seated on the clip link, and that's why it came off, because I've really never had it happen before. But we'll do it the right way. We'll be good to go. So I'm going to throw this new chain in here, throw everything back together, and we'll try once more for another test ride. So, quick little run through here of using one of these rivet tools. These are pretty simple to use. We already have our chain broke apart, so I don't need to show you guys how to break it. The first thing we'll have to do is take our master link here. We'll lube up our O-rings with the grease provided, pretty much put it all together, and then we need to press this plate onto this for a ways. So I'm going to go ahead and grease these up, throw this on the chain, and I'll see you guys back on the bike. Alright guys, I got the chain in there, the rivet link all hooked up. I didn't show it because I really could not get a good camera angle on it. With it being way down in there and me, you know, here working, you couldn't see anything anyway. So, sorry I didn't show it. If you guys would like to see how one of these chain breaker and riveting tools work, then comment below and I will show you that on a separate video. I have the old chain here, I can show you. I'll probably be replacing the chain on Zippy too. So that would be a good time to show you guys as well. So right now, I'm going to throw this guy back together and then finally go for a rip. Whew. So much for a quick weekend project.
Alright guys, here we go. I need my gloves. It's way too cold out here to not be using gloves. Alright, as I was saying, round 2 of the first rip in the TRX700xx. Again, just like before, I'm just going to take it easy, make sure everything's nice and tight, there's nothing loose, we don't have a lot of play in our A-arms, steering and everything's nice and tight. And due to the fact that it's only about 19-20 degrees out right now, that's not a whole lot of motivation to go flying really fast. And I did actually figure out how reverse works. Look at that. Let's see how she goes. We'll just go around the barn, maybe head up on top of the hill. I can definitely tell this guy has some power to her. Woo, yeah. Oh, this is going to be a wicked machine. Wow. I like it. And I'm only in second right now cruising. old tires definitely aren't wanting to go good in the snow. She's a little skittish in the rear end. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Boy, it doesn't take much to get the rear end to break loose. Probably know where I'm heading by now. Sorry, Greg, I'm getting her muddy. This thing just has incredible torque. You hit the throttle and it just throws you back. Guy, that independent rear suspension makes it really nice. All right, well, I don't know what kind of shape our jumps are in. A little bit of snow on there, but I'm gonna do a couple easy jumps. Again, just the initial preliminary go through here. Everything seems to be nice and tight on her though. Chain slack's good. She seems to be running great. Let's do an easy jump here real quick. I've seen videos of people jumping these. They tend to nosedive a little bit, so we'll just ease into her here. It's been a long time since I jumped a quad. Yeah, she's gonna want to nosedive. Having fun, Greg. This thing is a blast. One more. Pop the front and give her a little throttle at the top, try to keep that front end up. Yeah, she's gonna want to nosedive, but I think our preliminary tests here coming out pretty good. Back end likes to break free. Greg, you're definitely gonna have to get some new tires on the rear of this guy. Of course, the power this thing has in this snow and ice, even fresh tires might not help a whole lot. check our brakes here. Front's working good, locking them up with very little pressure. Back's doing good. Together we've got excellent brakes. Cool beans. Clutch seems to be working nice and smooth. It engages nice and quick, lets off easy and smooth. Just 2 fingers pulling, more than enough to engage the clutch. Boy, I can get myself in trouble real easy with this thing, the way she likes to spin, drift like that. This thing's gonna be fun, Greg. I'm jealous now. I just need to get my 350 Warrior running a little better. Then I can play around too. Emily, I'm trying to film here, kitty. Quiet. Quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Well, guys, everything seems to be really good here on Gregs 700. I don't know if I'm going to want to give this back to him, though I probably guess I should. What I'm going to do is I'll probably run it a little bit more here. I'll change the oil just to make sure there's no gunk or anything built up, you know, just kind of a flush change. We'll change the oil one more time. But everything about it seems nice. Very little pressure on the brakes. They're all good and tight. Brake pads are good. The clutch is buttery smooth. I mean, 2 fingers engages it enough to shift. And I like how the foot shift, it's a very short throw. It shifts super quick and super easy, which really makes it easy to just bang through the gears and take off on this guy. All around great machine. I don't understand why Honda didn't stick around with it for more than a few years like they did, but I don't know. Probably a lot of the racer guys weren't too keen on the independent rear suspension. They prefer the solid axle for stability. And I can see that the way this is wanting to scoot around. But again, powerful engine. Back tires aren't the greatest. We've got slick snow. So that's probably a lot of the problems that I was feeling with the rear end wanting to scoot and slide today. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little servicing of this 2008 Honda TRX700xx. On the next video, we are finally going to get in to a little zippy up there. We're going to take the motor off that old frame, start tearing the motor down. We're going to clean up the other frame to see what kind of shape it's actually in and decide which frame we're going to go with. I did already order a whole new engine gasket. Well, not just an engine, a complete gasket kit that has every gasket and seal that the little Ford trucks has, so we can replace every single one of them from the get-go. So before you guys leave, let me know what you think of the 700xx here. You guys have one? You like the looks of it? Would you consider buying one? I've already told Greg, since having this guy, that I absolutely love the looks. And I get my 350 Warrior running, I may be keeping an eye out for a used one of these to buy. I like it. I really like it. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to do super fast racing. I like to rip fast. But so for that aspect, this independent rear suspension has a lot more appeal to me, because it did give it a really nice ride. That little bit I rode, compared even to the Warrior with the solid rear axle, I like this independent rear suspension. Now we're just gonna have to find some place to slap an Appalachian Mountain Rider sticker on, maybe right here front and center. Yeah, maybe back there on the fender or something, I don't know. I may just give Greg one or two and let him decide where to put them. It's his machine after all. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, hope you enjoyed this quick little freshening up of this Honda. And until next time, keep on riding. Appalachian Mountain Riders is brought to you in part by the following. The Honda Side-by-Side Club, because who knows the machines better than the owners that use them every day. Walker Evans Racing. When the path requires more than just ordinary, head on over to walkerevansracing.com. Torque Locker from Torque Masters Industries. When you want to explore the unexplored, head on over to torquemasters.com. And by my gracious supporters on Patreon.